Good morning, happy Saturday. I just got up. Let's take care of the situation. Hi, Bernard. You ready to get dressed? Thank you so much. There you go. I love you. I love you. I just got my order in yesterday from Poppy. I get these on Amazon. They are my favorite. I look forward to one of these every single day. And I pretty much love all the flavors minus root beer, just because I'm not a big fan of root beer at all. But these are all delicious. I think if I had to choose one flavor, it would be the watermelon. It is top tier. Let's open up some blinds, get some coffee going, get Bernard's breakfast ready. And my flowers for my birthday are dying. So sad, but these are so pretty. The baby pink is so me.
Here's a station you might like, Cool Jazz, on Amazon Music.
Cheers! Now this is the time where I like to journal, read some of my Bible and my devotional. This is my devotional. I absolutely love it. You can get it on Amazon. And it's nice because this is a really easy read. And then I just like to read whatever Bible verse is on the page for the day. And this is my little mini Bible. I have a couple different Bibles. This one is one of my favorites. I actually got it at Books A Million. Pretty sure you can probably find this on Amazon or online. And then my journal is from Ross, actually. So this is another form of me time that I love. So today I'm going out to lunch with a friend, so I'm gonna skip out on breakfast for now. I'm just gonna do some bone broth. Sometimes we make it at home, but we don't have any at the moment, so I'm just doing the kettle and fire bone broth. It is delicious, and I'm just gonna have lunch. I think we're gonna go to like a pizza place. Whenever I go out to eat, I typically just kind of stick to liquids in the morning. Like I'll do lemon water, my coffee, bone broth, and then I'll just have like a bigger lunch if I'm gonna like splurge on the weekends. But anyways, I'm gonna also make Hector his go-to breakfast. I don't remember if I showed you guys this before, but he loves it. It's really easy. It's just cream of buckwheat. He does a little bit of maple syrup, peanut butter powder, and then turkey bacon. Let's finish up my makeup. I just did my eyes and brows because they always take me the longest. Little skin prep. This is the new setting spray from e.l.f. It is so good. It's the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Oh, I love it so much. I filmed some content yesterday, so I'm just using all of the products that I have laid out here, which are mostly all drugstore products. I also just added a little e.l.f. Power Grip. So the plan is I'm gonna go get some lunch, and then I think I want to go get a pedicure, hopefully, if they're not too busy. I usually just walk in. I also have to pick up some dinner tonight at the grocery store. I'm just gonna get some fish for me and Hector. That's been like his go-to for dinner, and I eat fish too a couple times a week, so I'm gonna pick up some fresh fish Maybe I'll even make some for Bernard tonight too, because it's the weekend. Foundation is the About Face Skin Focused Foundation. It's so pretty. I was just in the mood to do some glam today. And this is pretty much like my signature eye makeup look at this point. I just didn't add any glitter. But it's a really chill day today. Saturdays are seriously my favorite day of the entire week. Very chill vibes. It's usually kind of like a me day too, which I love. And I can kind of just do whatever I want to do. Pokey Double Time Full Coverage Concealer. This is so pretty. And really full coverage, but not dry. And it's really affordable too. I'm so excited for lunch. I've been in the mood for like a big chicken Caesar salad and maybe like a slice of pizza and some french fries with a Diet Coke. I'm so excited. Oh, my mom's calling. Hold on. She's seriously so freaking cute. My mom is my best friend. I would say her and Hector are my true ride or die besties for life. I'm just so grateful for them. Today's also a beautiful day. Like the weather outside feels really good. It just does something to me and brings my soul back to life. I told you guys before, I just thrive so much more when it's nicer out. I don't know what color I'm gonna get on my toes. I have currently lavender on right now. And it's funny because I just saw a TikTok talking about how like somebody got, I think it was like green on their toes or something, and they immediately regretted it and they were like dreading it for the next like 2-3 weeks until the next time they got a pedicure. And I've actually been doing color this year, so I typically will do either white, French on my toes, or baby pink. Those are like the 3 that I always keep in rotation. But I also like red whenever it is around the holiday time, like November or December. But this year I actually experimented with color right before we went on vacation. I got this really gorgeous blue and now I have lavender, and I think I want to do another color today. I don't know, I'm feeling it. I'm like the opposite now. I'm just in the mood to do little pops of color on my toes and I think it's so cute. Do a little nose contour. I might just leave my lips as is now. Actually, let me get a little lip liner. I just have on the e.l.f. lip oil, the clear one. The Best Drugstore blush. Luminoso from Milani. I think I'm gonna add also some of the Smashbox blush. I love this little pink color right here. It's so cute. So I'm gonna do a mixture. This one is the Pink Saturation blush palette. I feel like the more that I use this, the more that I actually really love it. Lip combo, Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. Do a little CoverGirl lipstick. This one is in Hustler. The prettiest nude. And then this Polite Society Glossy Lip Balm in French Caramel. Smells so good. A little setting spray to finish everything off. And then outfit of the day, I'm just wearing black yoga pants. Plus with getting a pedicure, I always like to wear yoga pants because they're nice and flowy on the bottom, so I can just roll them up really easily. And then my baby pink Juicy Couture zip up, which I love. I got this directly on their website. So me. Duh. Yum.
Yes. You know what I did before when you were little? You tried this pizza.
Cod for Hector with rice, and I'm having some salmon and veggies. Favorite thing to do as of lately in the evenings is grab a poppy and go on the treadmill and walk for like 30 to 45 minutes. Sometimes I watch a show, I'll listen to music, listen to a podcast, and it is seriously so relaxing. I've been loving it. And then I get my steps in, and we moved our treadmill to the basement because in the garage it was getting really cold. Ending the night with my new favorite show, The Summer I Turned Pretty. I don't know why I didn't watch this sooner. It's actually so good and comforting. I love it. I'm already on season 2. It's so good.
Hey guys, I am back on the vlog channel. Surprise, surprise. Who knows, this might become the new norm. I don't know. Maybe. If you want it to, let me know. But Jasmine told me you guys really enjoyed the book declutter, and I was looking through some of the comments myself, and I seen a few of you wanted some book recommendations. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm looking at my shelves right now, and I was thinking I should just give you guys one book that I could recommend from each category. And that is gonna be difficult, but I think I can make it work. We have another little furry friend hanging out down here with me today. Jojo, Josie, Josie Lynn, Jolindo, my buddy, Bernard's best friend. What's up? Say hi to the people. If you guys remember from my book declutter, above my computer table here, I keep some academic books. These are not really meant for enjoyment reading, so I'm not going to spend too much time here, but just quick, the DK Smithsonian books. There's a bunch of different topics that the Smithsonian releases. These are just two here, the Oceanology and Science of Plants. There's like one on dinosaurs from the prehistoric age and stuff. These books are just awesome, man. The photos inside are stunning. So if you ever want to check these out, these type of books, they're fun. So I would recommend those. All right, next up, let's dabble into my literature shelf. There's a bunch of great classics in here. Some really good novels you could see. If I had to pick one novel to recommend to you all, I would go with 1984 by George Orwell. It's the dystopian classic. For those who know, you know how much of a banger that book is. It's horrifyingly complex, but to give you a little background, it's the story of a man. His name's Winston Smith. And Winston just wants to be free from the tragedy of malevolence existing within the state he lives. It's the totalitarian state of Oceania. And in Oceania, the ruling party is INGSOC, which stands for English Socialism. And the party totally violate the freedom and privacy of their citizens. If you know, you know. If you read it, you just know right from the gate how, like, not private it is there. There's, like, no freedom whatsoever. That's how they get the term or the phrase, Big Brother is watching you. You can see the eyeball on there. That symbolizes that phrase. Probably even says it on here. If I could read some of the excerpt from the back. The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. Look, Winston can't escape the fact that Big Brother is always watching. Yeah, this is an amazing novel. Give this one a go, because it's definitely a goer. I have some really cool poem collections, too. Like I have some from Edgar Allan Poe, Jorge Borges, Labyrinths, William Blake. I even have... Walt Whitman over on my other table right now. But yeah, my favorite self-help or personal growth book is The Four Agreements. This book right here, I mean, me and my wife live by the first agreement: be impeccable with your word. And that one statement alone, there's so much profound wisdom you could find within it. And if you know anything about Don, he actually sources a lot of his thinking from the ancient Toltecs. And if you remember from like history class, the Toltecs, they played an important role in the political and cultural advancements of Mesoamerica. Highly recommend that book, The Four Agreements. It's so, so good. All right, let's go ahead and enter the last bookshelf. If you guys remember from my declutter video, I was like, I'm not all the way organized yet, but now I am. I have all my books categorical from the top down. And we're going to start at the top, where I have my philosophy collection. I have some books on consciousness. What do we got? Some Plato, good deal of Aristotle. But I wanted to give you guys a piece of philosophy that's practical, something not fringe, something you could apply to your life right now. Because philosophy, you don't have to be afraid of it. It's just really people or thinkers who are trying to understand certain questions of life. But Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is a piece of work that really could afford you some personal growth. This was not intended to be published. These were Marcus's personal thoughts, or his journal, I guess you can consider it. But he was a Stoic philosopher, and more importantly, the Roman emperor from 161 to 180 AD. And I'll just show you real quick. I have a good deal of my own personal marginalia in here. I usually write in pencil when I do write in certain books. I don't write in all my books, but this is one of them ones I had to. One of my favorite Marcus quotes is, "Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts." So impactful. I really think a lot of people can learn and benefit from this book right here. If we go down to the next level, I have my science books here. This is where it gets difficult, guys, because I have so many recommendations I want to give. Like, I love The series by Graham Hancock, they're amazing. Sapiens, The Rise and Fall of Dinosaurs, even The Holographic Universe is so cool to read. Brian Greene's books are awesome. But Carl Sagan Cosmos, this is a classic, man. If I had to pick one on here, I'm going with this one because Carl Sagan was a brilliant orator. He did a TV series on the Cosmos too, which was so fun. I used to stay up late at night in college with my friend Kevin, and we would watch that. But he was a mentor to Neil deGrasse Tyson, who did the foreword of this book. And this is incredible. Highly recommend this book if you're one of them people, you look up at space and you have so many questions about space and time and our existence in the universe. This will help answer a lot of those questions, and it's an adventure of a book. Okay, let's keep on going down. I have my nature collection here and some other mind bender books. But I think if you're someone who is environmentally conscious, I think you would enjoy Silent Spring by Rachel Carson. This is a revolutionary book right here. When this was published back in 1962, it really led to a public outcry by a lot of people, and it revolutionized laws on soil, air, and water treatment. And it even eventually led to the banning of the insecticide DDT, which was synthesized first by a German chemist in the late 19th century. So yeah, this is a revolutionary book. I think if you're interested in the environment and, showing more appreciation and care towards our earth, this is something that you would enjoy reading. So we're down to the last 3 shelves here. I'm actually going to just pick out the 3 books and then bring them up to a higher vantage point so I don't have to kneel down and film because we're getting pretty low. So I'm going to get those books and then I'll show you what they are. So I grabbed this one from my theological section. It's titled Confessions by St. Augustine. And he was born in the mid-4th century. And what's interesting about this is that Augustine wrote this from a perspective of telling his journey from a sinful youth, a secular lifestyle, to coming to faith. And I think that speaks volumes. So that's a really good book, very touching and heartfelt. The next one is from my psychology section. It's by Carl Jung, The Undiscovered Self. And I love this book because there's actually 2 essays in here, and the second one really stands out to me. It's on the symbols and interpretation of dreams. So Jung was a psychologist and a contemporary of Freud, and in that essay on dreams, he describes how our dreams are connected to our unconscious mind. So if you're fascinated by psychology, this book right here will be right up your alley. And the last book is from my history section. It's called The Discoverers by Daniel Boorstin. And I picked this book because it's a saga of human discovery. And the history that's inside of this book, it's so detailed, it's so rich, and it's written from a narrative perspective. This is a thick book right here. I mean, this is not something that, you could read in a week or something. I mean, you really got to spend time with this. It's a slow read, so this might be one of those books where you kind of just take your time with it and you just dabble in it here and there every so often, but it's very fascinating. So that's why I picked this one. And if we look here, I'll just show you quick so you can kind of get a feel for it by looking at the table of contents. Yeah, so look, there's book 1. It's written on time. There's all the subtitles. Here we have the earth and the seas. And book 3 is on nature. So it's just taking you through the periods of time of human discovery and pretty much all of the intellectual movements of human history. And then the last book there is on society. All right, that's a wrap for my book plug today. I'm going to go ahead and put these back. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's truly been a pleasure of mine. I hope you enjoyed these recommendations. I would love to hear your suggestions too. And if you have any other book ideas you want me to talk about, let me know. I'd be down to do them. So until next time, my friends, much love and enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you are.